This video gives an overview of the neonate workflow for non-NICU staff. The new neonate view is designed to improve the workflow when reviewing, communicating, and recording in baby's electronic chart. We use the same view whether the baby is admitted to NICU or not. In this video, we'll present the common components that are applicable to well babies on the postnatal ward. Selecting Neonate View, you will now have two menus, the main grey menu to the left and the new Neonate Workflow menu, which appears similar to the Maternity or GynaView menus. We recommend that you unpin the main menu to maximize your screen space, as you'll be able to access everything you need from the Neonate Workflow menu. The Neonate View has 4 tabs: Neonate Workflow, Quick Orders, Discharge, and Jaundice Graph. On the left side menu bar, you'll see the various components of the Neonate workflow. Click on the component you wish to view, and that will present at the top of the screen. The first section you will see is the Neonate Overview. This shows days of life, gestation at birth, the corrected age or post-menstrual age, and age in hours. The Neonate Overview contains the baby's birth history and some limited maternal information. For more maternal information, use Related Records to navigate to the maternal chart. The information in the overview must be populated in the mother's chart and then result copied to the baby chart to be seen in the overview. The Contact Info tab will display the mother's details and phone number. Task timeline is divided into pending and completed headers. Once the item has been marked as completed, it will move from pending to completed. If you click on one of the items, the last recorded details will open to the right. National Newborn Blood Spot Screening will not appear under the completed heading until it is recorded as complete in iView. Click View History to be directed to Results Review and select the appropriate flowsheet to view all previous blood spot screening. You may need to adjust your dates in the grey bar at the top. Click on the small arrow to return to the previous page. Click on the small X in the corner to close the component. To go to iView, click on the small plus sign to the right of the title. You'll need to navigate to the band you wish to record on. Click on the small arrow to return to the previous page. Click on the title Task Timeline to go directly to Results Review and select the flowsheet you wish to view. Click on the small arrow to return to the previous page. You can refresh your summary page by clicking on the refresh icon near the top of the screen. You can also refresh individual components by clicking on the refresh icon within that component. The next section is Chief Complaint. This is a free text field where information about the baby may be documented. The next section we will look at for babies on the postnatal ward is Vital Signs, Feeds and Cares. Click on the plus symbol to the right to select the relevant iView band. Midwives should select Newborn Assessment or Infant Feeding on the postnatal ward. This will bring you to iView, and here you can document vital signs, feeds or cares. Click on the arrow in the top left to return to the previous page. You can see a graph of some of the measurements here by clicking on the item name. The graph will open to the right. Close the window by clicking on the X. You can also click on Bowels Open or Urine Passed to see a window which will display all of the entries that have been documented. A red exclamation mark indicates a critical out-of-range value. A blue value indicates a low value, and an orange value indicates a higher than normal value. The view can be filtered using the buttons at the top. The intake and output component details the baby's total intake and output for a number of days. Open each component by clicking on the small arrow to get a summary of the intake and output for that day. The next section shows weights and measurements. Values can be entered here by clicking on the downward arrow. Doctors should enter measurements using the pediatric growth chart, and midwives and nurses should enter via iView. Clicking on pediatric growth opens the form to allow doctors to record from here. Lab results are divided into 3 sections. The first shows all results. You can filter the results using the buttons at the top to see all visits, 1 week, 2 weeks, etc. A speech bubble indicates a comment. To view a result, click on it and it'll open in a window on the right. For more information and to view comments, click on View Details. To close the window, click on the X. Click on the item name to view a graph of recent results. The result color indicates high and low results. An amended or corrected result is signified by a blue triangle. Not seen here, but if more than one result of the same name is documented at the same time, a black or brown triangle will appear in the corner, and you would need to click on the result to view all the values. The next lab section shows microbiology and virology results only, and they're displayed in a list format with the most recent at the top. The final lab section shows all the histology reports. The next section is scores and assessments. This displays NAS scores and pain scores as documented in iView. Click on the title Scores and Assessments to get to iView and navigate to the correct section to document. The next section is Diagnosis. The first time you use this section, you will need to change classification to All, and this will hold for your login from now on. As before, Diagnosis refers to this visit and is encounter specific, and Problems refers to chronic and crosses encounters. Any diagnosis can be ranked with a priority on the left. Click on any problem name to get more information. The next section is Medications. All medications for the baby can be reviewed here. Click on a medication name to get more details. Click on the Medications heading to go to Medication Administration. Prescribers can go to the Quick Orders tab to place orders as before. Next is the History section. Here, any procedures, family, or social history is displayed, and you can click on the header to document. The next section is Documents. Here all documentation will be displayed. You can change filters and you can add new documents from here. In Progress displays your saved notes, and Completed displays all documents that have been saved to the chart. Click on any document to view it. Additional Links has a link to the Nice Jaundice graph that is used to document serum and point-of-care bilirubin in the first 14 days. Also, any phototherapy that was documented in iView is displayed here. Nutritional Dashboard gives a detailed breakdown of baby's feeds and other intake, but is generally only used in NICU. The last item is the hyperbilirubinemia prediction tool, but this is generally not used in NMH as we use the Nice Jaundice graph. Thank you for watching this video about the neonate view for staff working in areas outside NICU. If you have any questions, queries or comments, please contact the local NMH MNCMS team. Our bleep is 161 and we'd be very happy to answer your questions.